Hello guys, this video will take a look at. Alright, I'm gonna try my best to pronounce the name, but excuse me if I don't. Lehlohonolo, Ngwenya. I'll just say Le from now on. Just L, okay? I'll just say L. So L is from Cape Town, South Africa, and L has some really nice artworks here, guys. And one thing I like to do, I like to find those artists who are kind of like obscure, hidden. I like to reveal them to you guys so you can appreciate their artwork. So L is using a combination of ZBrush and Blender, and there's some very nice artworks here. Very nice sense of design and detail. Let's take a look at some of them. First one here is this very nice Mech. And right away, this artist shows an amazing amount of technical proficiency with ZBrush or whatever was used to make this. Just lots of detail here. And kind of a very interesting shape as well. You don't really see that kind of shape in the Mech design as well. So for the first artwork, this is very impressive. Let's move on to the next one. Another Mech. This one also very interesting shape. You know, this one is more kind of rectangular from the side, but it makes up from the front right here. I feel like maybe with a head, this would look really good. Maybe the head can go like right down here. You know, I always like my mechs to have, you know, to be more human-like, to have like actual face and eyes. But I very much like the shapes used in the legs here. A very nice shape language here. Just very nice management of detail, because it's one thing to just put in lots of detail. It's another thing to manage it well and to have the eye flow and to use a very good color scheme to attract the eye to various parts here. Next, showing, you know, variety, we have a character. Looks like an alien character. And you know, once again, just a very good solid render here. Nice use of color, nice subdued colors, a little bit of orange for highlights, a little bit of orange right there. So, you know, you kind of explore this in a very nice way. You know, more detail on the side, less in the center. So just a very nice management of detail here. And just very pleasing shapes in general. No, it's just nice when we look at these nice shapes. It's almost like a feast for the eyes. Next, a very good mech design that reminds me of some of Mike Nash's work. So I wonder if L has been inspired and influenced by Mike Nash, because definitely I've seen something very similar produced from Mike Nash. But once again, a very nice render, solid color scheme. So just a good mastery of presentation as well. A good mastery of kind of materials here, and just a very nice color scheme as well. You can see once again we have a main color scheme of kind of like this desaturated blue with some, you know, some black, some gray, and some little highlights of orange here to draw the eye. You can see how like the orange is used very carefully to kind of draw the viewer's eye around the design. Next, a nice vest. Now I can almost guarantee, I can almost bet that L was influenced by Mike Nash, because Mike Nash also liked to do these little busts of vests. And of course, I like vests a lot as well. Yeah, I think this backpack was definitely influenced by Mike Nash. So we have another successor to Mike Nash. You can see that Mike Nash passed away, but a lot of people were very highly influenced by his work. And I have to say, I do believe that L has reached a Mike Nash level of mastery of hard surface sculpting in ZBrush. Everything here looks nice and sharp and crisp, and he definitely has reached that level, so congratulations. It's not easy to become as good as Mike Nash in hard surface sculpting, but this is a job well done. Next, a nice little random device. It's simple, guys, but sometimes it's good to just kind of return it simplicity. And if you're used to making very complex characters, sometimes you can fry your brain with too much complexity. So it's sometimes good to return to something nice and simple here. Just going back to basics. Here, very nice cyborg or robot character. Once again, I appreciate the different color schemes of both the character and the backgrounds. So just a very good mastery of hard surface sculpting and a very good mastery of presentation as well. It's not too sleek, it's not too fancy. It's a very good amount of, just enough complexity and just enough variety in the color. Because sometimes it is good to present your design with different color schemes. Maybe like you have one that's like, grayscale, one that has like a military camouflage pattern, one that has like a, white and blue color scheme. So, and then of course, I also appreciate the clay view as well. And here we have the initial concept. So it's always good to see kind of behind the scenes, the progress of how something came about. It's very good for beginners to realize that a very complex design has very simple beginnings, because a lot of times in the world of 3D, you see something so complex, you just think, oh, there's no way I could ever do that. But you realize something complex, as I always say, is a combination of many smaller, simpler things. So it's very nice for beginners to see the humble roots of something and to see that, yeah, that there is potential. It's not impossible. Just do a large amount of simple things and you will have something more complex. Really, design is about managing a lot of simple things and building on your design bit by bit. Here we have this sci-fi nun, and I very much appreciate the mix of, futurism and antiquity, and having a nice hard surface design as well as some cloth as well. Just a very nice balance here, because you almost have half of the design with like mech and then half the design with cloth, and it balances each other out very well. And once again, very nice presentation. Very nice color scheme as well. Next we have this operator, and once again a nice mix. Similar to the previous design, we have more simplicity at the bottom, and then it leads to more complexity. So it's almost like a nice gradient of complexity, where the most complex things are at the top, and then it gets simpler as it goes down. Alright guys, that has been Lehlohonolo. Link is in the description. Check out their work. Thank you for watching and take care.